Oh, good, you're awake. Damian, I completely fucked up, man. I completely fucked up. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this.
What do you wake me up?
You got a bomb strapped to you, man. Look. No, don't try to take it off. I rigged it to blow if you try to take it off.
You did this?
Yeah, man, I mean, we got the movie that we just saw with all about bombs and stuff.
Movie?
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me! It's just one of another reviews.
Well, of course it is, Damian. I don't want to just strap a bomb onto you for like no reason.
Cover it up!
Well, okay, calm down. Look, we got plenty of time. I gave us like 30 minutes. 30 minutes worth of time. Plenty of time. You're worrying for nothing, Damian.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
Half an hour?
Yeah, plenty of time.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Let's put that plenty into now.
No need to rush it, Damian. I mean, we just got this new game that just came in. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
No.
Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Get the bomb off me.
Plenty of time.
Get the bomb off me.
Have you seen this? It's pretty
Get the
cool.
bomb off me.
Yeah.
Get the bomb off me. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Jan, 20 minutes. Jan! Get the bomb off me. Now!
Dude, 20 minutes. We got plenty
No!
of time. I want to finish my show. I don't interrupt you with you watching your shows. That's rude. You're being rude right now. Okay? Just chill out, dude. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Much later.
15 minutes, Jan. 15.
Plenty of time.
No, Jan!
Oh, dude, you gotta watch this video, dude. This is fucking hilarious, man. You gotta, come on, man. Just take a couple of minutes. And watch this.
Hey, you want to see the video? 15 minutes!
Plenty of time. You're missing out, Damian. Your loss.
Much later.
What's up, Jan? How you doing?
Just one of those days you don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, no, but you know, I always have a nice, relaxing day until someone put a bomb to my chest.
I said I was sorry.
Jan, what does that say?
10 minutes?
10 minutes until I go kaboom! We don't want that! Now get the bum off me now!
I just don't feel like it right now, man.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh my god, Damian. Oh my god, I fucked up again. I wasted too much time.
You think, Jan? You think?
There's nothing we can do. Oh, actually, no, there is something we can do. Follow me, Damian. Come on, quick. You got me quick. In here. The answer's in here.
Jan, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Damian. I'm sorry. Nothing we can do now.
Son of a bitch!
I blame myself.
Jan!
It's
your fault in the first place!
I know, I
did this to me!
gotta go.
Jan! No! What the? Did it go off? Wait. Green cheese!
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not like I would actually put your life in danger. I mean, what am I, crazy? Yes?
Good old buddy, good old pal. Open the door, please.
I would, Damian, but I gotta go film this review now.
Open the door.
I'll be back, Damian.
Open the door.
I'll be back. You're safe in there. I'll be back.
Jan!
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome to the newest episode of The Oscar Goes To. I'm Jan Michael.
And I'm Melinda.
And today's Oscar goes to The Hurt Locker. Jesus. let's begin.
Welcome to Camp Victory.
Oh, Camp Victory. I thought this was Camp Liberty.
Oh, no, they changed that about a week ago. Victory sound better.
All right.
So, Melinda, what did you think of The Hurt Locker, also known as The Wacky Adventures of Hawkeye and Falcon?
So, I'm not a huge fan on war movies personally. This movie, I feel like it was a good movie, you know, taking myself out of the equation and just looking at it as a film. There were parts of it that I felt were really Hollywoodized. There were parts where they were doing things that you would just not do in the military. So to me, those parts kind of made it hard to watch. I also have difficulty watching violence, and boy, was there sure a lot of that.
I actually agree with what you say about it being Hollywoodized at points. There's definitely those scenes that you're looking at it and you're just thinking, yeah, that would not happen in real life. But overall, I actually really enjoyed this movie. And a big part of it is Catherine Bigelow's directing style. There's a lot of times where it feels like a documentary. It's shot that way, where it looks like she's just there in the moment and she's captured something that she doesn't expect. And you kind of get this shaky camera, but never to the point that it's disorientating. You can tell what's happening in the scenes. There's points where the camera is definitely very set, and it looks like you're just following in the lives of these soldiers and what they're going through. And I think that's just fantastic. I think the way that it's filmed definitely makes you feel like you're right there in the moment, seeing something that normal people don't really see. And I think that's what really attracts me to the movie. And I mean, just mixed with the characters themselves, which I feel are very believable characters, with maybe the exception of Jeremy Renner, who's just kind of like that hotshot guy that we're just so used to in Hollywood. But these are still really fun characters to follow. And just what they have to go through, I think, is makes you very attached to them.
Yeah, like, I get that the characters are all different people. Anthony Mackie was the leader of the group. He's got his own things going on, trying to keep everything together. He's got this newbie who's going through these PTSD things that soldiers do face out in the field. But I really can't stand the kind of person that Jeremy Renner was as a character. He would not be in the army. He would not be out there. All the things that he did, from the very first thing where he had to disarm a car bomb, that nonsense of, oh, I've got to stay here till I figure this out because that's just the kind of hotshot I am, and I'm going to take off my gear and not listen to my commanding officer. That's not how that works. Unless you are in your dying situation and you've got to find it or else you're dead anyway, that's not what you do in the army, no.
Yeah, definitely Renner is he's the Hollywoodized, as we're just saying. So I think, you know, I don't hate his character. He definitely serves the purpose of the film of that whole, you know, what war can do to people. And while everybody else is affected this one way where they're like, oh man, war is hell, I don't want to be here anymore. I like that he's kind of affected the other way, where the more perilous, the more dangerous he is, the more he becomes consumed by it, to the point where, you know, at one point he says that there's really only one thing he loves, and it's pretty much these situations. And also, you know, because the setting of the film was something that, you know, in real life didn't happen that long ago. So I think the strength of the film still comes with this kind of connection that you kind of feel like, oh wow, you know, that wasn't that long ago, you know, these people had to go through situations like that. But I think above all, I like that it's not just your typical war story. It's not like soldiers in the front lines, right? The first people that were there, all that stuff. That story's been told a million times, even among the Iraq wars. This is a story about this bomb disarming crew, and that's an interesting twist, because I don't feel we get that story a lot. That even though these people are not frontline, right? They're just disarming bombs. It's still incredibly dangerous, and the unexpected can happen, which of course, because they're dealing with bombs.
I'm with you with all of the bomb prep and everything that people don't get to see, or maybe even hear about at times. But the one thing that was a little too realistic for me personally was the type of bombs that they did, like the cadaver bomb, which you would see like midway through the film. Like the thought of people doing that to bodies of people, even children, or we're not sure if he was really an innocent civilian, but he seemed to be, they strapped a bomb to this guy and he was begging for help, and that stuff happens out there. That's just really hard to see. It's something that I don't really want people to go through, but it's life. So I guess they did bring like a sense of realism to the people. So if you needed it, that's where it is.
As a side note, I think it's very funny that last time we did Around the World in 80 Days, which popularized the movie Cameo, and then this film has a whole bunch of celebrity cameos as well. Not a ton, obviously not anywhere near Around the World in 80 Days cameos, but definitely a good amount of cameos. And I'm of two minds, where I like seeing people that I recognize in films. I get the joy of it, and at the same time it takes me out of the situation as well. Like, oh, I know who that is. Oh, and I don't know, were those distracting to you? Like, I enjoyed them, but at the same time I have to acknowledge their distraction, so.
Okay, to be honest, I did not recognize anybody, so I guess it wasn't so distracting for me.
You didn't recognize anybody?
No.
Not even Ray Fiennes?
No.
Voldemort?
No.
Okay. So, Melinda, would you recommend The Hurt Locker to today's audiences? And do you think it should have won the Oscar?
Again, I can see once I take my personal preferences out where it is deserving film, where they did some hard work to put in there. The characters just kind of go against what makes me support it. So I would say that I would have voted for Inglourious Bastards, which came out that year as a contender. Personal note.
I'm actually on the kind of same wavelength you are. First and foremost, I have no problem with this movie winning the Oscar. I think it is a great film. I do recommend seeing it. I love that Catherine Bigelow won the directing, won the picture, when this was also the year that James Cameron's Avatar was out, and I'm glad his ex kind of socked it to him and brought him down a peg, so that fills me with glee. It's just great. But I agree with what you say about Inglourious Bastards, and here's the reason why. Hurt Locker is great. I think it's a fantastic film, but if you really just take that step back, as you said earlier in the video at the very beginning, it is a war film. And even though it's a very well-made war film, it's a war film that we have seen to some degree before. While Inglourious Bastards is also a war film, but takes liberties with its real-life setting, and as such creates something very unique and interesting. So I'm of the opinion where I would have rather have seen that film win, just because I think it's the more memorable film. But again, I'm okay with Hurt Locker winning. I do recommend it. Those are my thoughts on that.
It's life or death.
Found something.
You roll the dice. And you deal with it.
Oh boy.
Anyway, guys, that's all we got for you for today. So, like always, leave those wrong comments in the section below. Do the, hey, Damian. Oh, you got out. Oh, no, Damian, we don't want to, go too crazy.
I lost my hair because of you, Jan.
Ugh.
All that stress. Oh, now it's time for payback.
Wait, Damian, you don't mean, it's when you get cream cheese.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it. It's between me and Jan and the cream cheese.
No, Damian, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, no.
Well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Cream cheese, Jan! can! Cream cheese!